this game.
We've had a lot of pressure lately to, like, you know, get into raid and recruit people, and I think it's detracted a little bit from the enjoyment of it being a game. When we have those little opportunities to just kind of, like, breathe easy and not have a lot of pressure and just kind of, you know, hang out as friends, I think that'll be helpful. I don't want anybody to stop enjoying this and have it feel like anything other than what it is, and it's, you know, it's a... And I'm not necessarily saying that's what's going to happen. I was just presenting an option so we could keep our minds open in case we're missing more than what we anticipate because of things. I personally don't really do Turkey Day, so I'm probably going to be here.
Excuse.
Turkey's disgusting. That's it. That's all I have to say about it.
But the desserts.
The rest of the food, are you lost?
Take your pill.
Dessert.
I have crab and lobster. I don't know what you...
Yeah, you're crazy. Take your pill.
Oh, I need to.
Yeah, you too.
Good call. Good call.
Wait, which of us was he talking to about the crazy stuff? Because...
Yo, hold on.
Yes?
That mother... Oh, you're...
I am sad because trash.
Yeah, I'll need a summon if possible.
Closet, please? Oh, he's not in here.
Thank you.
That's the best that I can do.
Works for me.
We've got a warlock inside.
Yeah, he's not in Discord, of course.
Right.
I hear him talking downstairs. I'm pretty sure he's in a Discord. I don't think he's in the Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Is he still on the hunt for that? Is that what's going on right now? Like...
On the hunt for our Discord?
No. Sorry, I didn't realize I was queuing my mic. I was literally, like, I was talking to Nico, like...
Bright, do you feel comfortable solo healing trash if we're, cautious? Take that as a yes.
This is Bright we're talking about.
Yeah, I was trying to pull them back so we only got a 2 or a 3-pack instead of a 5-pack.
I pulled the 5-pack.
You just love a challenge, don't you, Bright?
How do I improve otherwise?
Fair point.
Honestly, probably become Korean. That's your next best bet.
I'm gonna be better than Koreans without having to do. That's my...
Josh, now that you've
Or now
decided
these
to
days, finish.
drop a stone when you get in.
Did anyone else see that? Korea's been dethroned from StarCraft 2?
So it's funny that you mentioned that, Tim, because I'm actually Finnish on my dad's side of the family, because that's where my grandpa...
Closet?
Sorry, I was busy catching up to the NFSW channel.
I watched it. It was cool.
Prettiest cat ever.
I love the priest in Q.
Wow.
But it's a good priest.
I don't know.
Thank God for that wall.
So apparently, because he's a cow, Nicole's always called Karen. So she's like, "Hey, is Carne a BR server?" I'm like, "What? Carne? What?" And I looked at the server. This fucking priest talking about Karen. God damn it! It's not Carne. Now from now on, it's gonna be Karen Asada.
Karen Asada does. Yum.
I do love some carne asada. That works on multiple levels then.
That being said, I still am a little bit salty. We can't like skin Tauren players when we kill them in battle.
I'm thankful you can't do that to Worgen players.
Yeah, but then you'd have to pick all the fleas out and everything.
Let the ticks and the cows, there's no difference.
Not all cows have ticks.
Not all Worgens have ticks. Or fleas. Same thing.
I don't know. Have you seen them? They're literally flea bagged.
Hey, excuse you. I keep myself clean.
I'm waiting for the day that you pop out of bear form just to like clean your butt with your. I'm waiting for it. It's gonna happen.
Well, now that they nerfed the Scroll of Inner Truth, or Peace, or whatever it is.
Inner truth. As Nico's character model sits still, she fiercely types messages to the priest.
That's how we have Q-Bear.
Officers, are you seeing chat?
Yes, sorry, I was busy.
Fingers are otherwise busy.
You're a bear. I'm pretty sure you can multitask.
Hey, I'm busy hitting my 3 keys, you know.
Yeah, so that actually does bring up a question. If you're constantly just mashing your forehead into the computer, how do you watch what's going on in Raid?
Another monitor.
So does your other monitor, like, is your second monitor literally, like, just in your lap all the time? That's definitely how I hunt her.
No, so
It's a curved panel, that way I can roll effective.
He's just using the side of his head.
Pretty much.
Actually,
So he's got a monitor 90 degrees off to his right.
To be fair, I actually do have 3 different monitors.
Fucking frozen heart.
Nah, free. I don't even have him. I can't pull him into him this time.
I'm sorry, I laugh at that every time I see it now.
Makes me cry every time.
I'm sure.
honestly, the laughter is probably at your tier. Just saying. Death Knights are like that.
That is true.
But they're also kind of the redheads of the WoW community, so he doesn't have a soul. It's a trade-off.
It was taken. I can't dispute it.
Where are the biscuits?
Why?
What if you change the healer?
Why?
Why what?
I'm having fun!
Why?
No! My territory!
You Baron 5-mans. I don't want to hear it.
Well, I don't... I haven't bared in 5 minutes since the start of this expansion.
Yeah, you get me to do it.
Just because he's pulling doesn't mean he's bearing in 5 mans. Come on now.
Do I have a dispel? Oh, I do!
That's my favorite thing to hear.
Archie!
Am I in combat? That's bullshit.
Wait, did we play?
Concentrating.
Yeah, throwing bombs takes concentration.
I'm asleep.
I need to talk something first.
Wasn't even anything to hit this time.
This lip. It hit this lip right here.
Here, Nefri, I'm going to stand on top of it. Will that help you?
Are you getting crits now?
Just so the Q shows that we have both tanks, I switched your role back to tank Nico.
Critical.
Alright,
Sounds like a
Captain.
good idea.
Honestly, never. I think this is just a mental thing at this point.
Yeah, kind of like me and Microsoft tests.
Yeah, you're putting that frozen orb on a pedestal at Nefri.
It's a good chunk of damage.
I think you're asking too much of it.
Or not enough.
Ask not what your frozen orb can do for you, but what you can do for your frozen orb.
Exactly.
Oh wait, that's country.
No, frozen orb works.
Now entering the viral ecology room. This laboratory contains thousands of the most dangerous viral strains in the known.
You're not allowed to be up front.
alphabetically
You're
sorted
slow.
for ease of access.
Okay.
I know I'm slow. There.
How dare you try to be up front, Vegan?
Back of the buns with you.
Approaching. Risk of infection imminent.
Maybe wait just a second before we pull the next back.
Okay.
Meh. Okay, good now. So we're chilling in queue in an attempt to find some people to actually kill this boss. One of our healers is out. One of our healers is going to be late coming in. There's no way in fuck that Bright is going to be able to manage to solo heal Vectus.
As much as he wants to try.
And as much as I like to pretend that I'm a tree on TV, I don't actually play one very well. With my agility polearm. So basically I'm saying, give us some time. It looks like we're doing nothing, but we are trying to get some pugs in here to actually do this. If anybody has any friends or family that would like to come, they need to be decent DPS, they need to be able to get in Discord, and they need to know the basis of the fight. Or be a healer, and the other things.
I had to bring my cat to the vet today. And they required 2 vet techs, the veterinarian himself, 2 towels, and a pair of welding to do his exam.
All right.
You could put him in for Drax because he can thrash better, I think.
I think not. I mean, we could always try a 3rd tank. Or you could just be, you know, kitty DPS.
Kitty's DPS. I mean, did they fix kitties?
No clue. I just know in the spec panel.
Did somebody do something to
DPS.
stop the listing?
Nope, it does it itself. So you have to relist every so often because it puts itself toward the bottom as newer groups get made. Oh look, it's Kelton.
Hey, what's up, guys?
We're 2 healing Vectis, you and me, let's go.
What?
I don't feel like you don't want to do it. I can hear the excitement of your voice.
Yay. Somebody buy me a Whomper.
Okay.
I'm kidding, don't.
Shoot.
No pally tonight?
No.
Work kicked him in the pants.
Ooh, that sucks. He was threatened by the Leaf Lord. Enjoy having our pally healer friend here. Do I need a what? Oh no, we have our dedicated world. How's everybody's evening today?
I mean,
Could be worse.
We got a 18-hour notice that they're going to be doing an inspection in our apartment, so that's been...
You know, I'm glad that you mentioned something, Leah, because I was actually either thinking about getting a 2070 or a 1080 or whatever I can afford. And it doesn't look like the 2070s are doing too well.
It's not just the TIs, it's all of them. The TIs are the worst, so they're getting the worst press. But there's recalls across the board on all RTX cards right now.
I haven't
They're
heard
fucking
anything nasty
rampant.
other than the TIs. Because I thought that one, the 102 die was the only one really being problematic.
I'm actually thinking about just because it's a older, more solidified card, is just going with either a 1070 Ti or a 1080. You can pick up a 1070 Ti right now for $370 on sale in Newegg.
Yeah, the 1080 Ti dies have dried up.
I don't have the money for the 1080 Ti even to ask for Christmas. I maybe have like $450, and that's
You can find a
asking for
used one for that price.
And the thing is, I can't buy it myself. My sisters are going to be buying for me, so it's not easy. It's a little bit of a delicate situation. And I do not trust them to buy me a used card. The 10 series have been really good though so far. Besides the overpriced from the what's it called? Cryptocurrency. All those miners.
Yeah, did that ever taper off?
It did for a while. It like tanked hard, but it's fairly steady right now, isn't it? I mean, it's way lower than what it was.
Well,
It's fairly steady.
The influx amount of cards on the market now have just kept it where the prices have gone down, like, back to stable.
It's dropped to the point where at least cards are at or below MSRP.
It's about fucking time. I had to, when I built my computer, it was during the time where 1060s were going for $450. Like, what the hell is that? So I had to skip out of my graphics card, so that's why it's the last part that I need to replace.
The big thing that happened is the more people who bought the cards, the harder the algorithm is that you need to solve to actually, like, to do the process that the mining is for. So it made it so that graphics cards became less and less efficient. So buying them became less and less what people were doing to make money. And it became that the only way to really make money on it was miners, which depleted the amount of people that could afford to actually mine. Because not everybody can fucking afford a miner. Like, those fucking mining boxes are ridiculously expensive in comparison to what a graphics card is. For a mining box that keeps up with the, actually making your return back within a year.
Well, now NVIDIA has just flooded the market with tons and tons of 10 series cards, so it's pretty easy to pick up a good deal on them. Although the 1060 still, I can't believe the 6GB version has not fucking dropped 250. Like, that's crazy. Because usually that's the cards I pick up, but, like, honestly, if I'm going to spend 250, might as well just spend the extra 100 and get the 1070, And at that, spend an extra $20 and get the TI, or spend the extra 30 and get the 1080. But yeah, in about a year from now, the used market is going to be just flooded with the cards. It's going to be pretty interesting.
My girlfriend just reappropriates all my used hardware.
I just give Susie a lot of my used stuff. I mean, she normally doesn't like game as hard as I do, but she's really getting into photography, so she's needing to have a more powerful computer to edit her stuff.
I didn't really have to, Nico's got my old 760, which runs WoW still just fine. And, we built her the cheapest fucking, Intel, I literally put one of those 20th anniversary Pentium 4s in it. The 2-core, non-hyper-threaded, 3250, I think it is? G3258. It still runs WoW fucking great for 1080p on a 24-inch.
Yeah, what's nice is, I have a 7700K in here, and although it would be nice to have the Coffee Lake, I'm satisfied with it, and it'll last me 5 years at least. It's decently future-proofed.
I grabbed a 6700K because it was the last thing officially supported by Windows 7. And then they were like, well, we're not going to put ray tracing in DirectX 11, so you'll have to get Windows 10. And I was like, oh, you dicks.
Yeah, but 7700K and 6700K are basically the same thing.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying. It's like I said. Oh, my 6700K will last me till the end of Windows 7 at least. And then I was forced into 10, so I'm like, well, there go those shackles. So like 7 or 8 months later, I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll go to an 8700K.
I mean, right now, even getting into the 20 series is like extremely overkill.
I walk into my local micro center and I see like 3 of the dudes run over to me.
Like, unless you're starting to like dual 4K monitors, like, I mean, I guess like some of the AAA games still take a lot out of a card.
High refresh 144 hertz.
Officer, step back into the game if you are out, please.
High refresh 1440p.
Nah, you don't even need all that high refresh. High refresh is nice, but like, if you can get around 60 with G-Sync, life after G-Sync, there's no going back.
Yeah, the problem with just getting a G-Sync monitor is the price.
I paid the early adopters fee, I know. I have literally the first monitor that it was ever put on. I had to buy a G-Sync module and install it myself.
And that probably sucked.
No, it really wasn't that bad. It was literally 8 screws and pulling off the back bezel off my monitor.
Makes you wonder why it costs so damn much.
It was only 135. Like the module itself, and that was like I bought this monitor before they even announced that it was just their mainstream gaming, 144 hertz.
Well, you can do the same thing with FreeSync and save several $100s over the cost of a monitor.
Yeah, but then I'd have to lose my self-respect of having an ATI card, and
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm joking. I've had some really bad experiences with fucking recent ATI cards.
Me too.
How recent could it be if you're still referring to it as ATI?
Really?
It'll always be ATI. Always. Always. Never be anything else.
I agree.
Just like fucking Mythic rating for me is always heroic. It's never gonna be different.
Wait, so we're doing Mythic now?
No, we're in normal. This is the equivalent of what normal used to be. Which is what normal players do. Is just heroic.
Okay, we set a time limit for 45 minutes after, and we haven't gotten any viable bites as far as a real healer for tonight goes. So what we're going to do is we're going to say non-mandatory, but highly suggested and recommended that we split off and do a Mythic Plus within the raid group. Couple of pugs in here and there where we need them, but we don't want to keep you guys any longer than need be with nothing like viable happening. So if you're interested in doing a Mythic Plus, please say so in guild chat. We can arrange groups. Otherwise, if you guys have other things that you're doing, if you have, work in the morning or that kind of thing happening, and you'd rather go ahead and get to sleep, then by all means.
No, also, it's the week for time walking, so if you haven't done your time walking...
Yep,
which
that would also
is
be a good thing to do.
a normal box that has a chance for War Forging and Titan Forgings. Right, before you go. 1 second, I have a message for you.
Hey, yeah, Bright, me too.
I clicked the portal, so you're going to want to take it if you want to take it.
That doesn't mean anything.
You have 10 seconds till it disappears.
No, as long as you're still in the group.
Well, no, it only lasts a minute. That's what I'm saying. You'll have to, I clicked it, I took it, so I can't make another one.
Oh, okay. I see what you're getting at. I see where you're going with this.
To Theramore? Or Old Dollar Crater? Nope, I'm ending the stream for tonight because I gotta study for a test. Y'all have a good one. Sorry it was uneventful.